Well, everyone, thanks for the time and opportunity given to our group to present our material about structure and meaning and textual meaning. Before that, let me introduce ourselves. My name is Veronica Victoria Nazara as moderator and first speaker, Darita Gula as second speaker, and Esther Suryaningsi Zebua and the last speaker. Well, our discuss about structure and meaning. Structure. The grammar of language is a system of rules that determines a certain pairing of sound and meaning. It consists of a syntactic component, a semantic component, and a phonological component. The syntactic component defines a certain or infinitive class of abstract objects where is a deep structure and a surface structure. The deep structure contains all information relevant to semantic interpretation. The surface structure. The deep structure contains all information relevant to semantic interpretation. The surface structure, all information relevant to phonetic interpretation. The semantic and phonological interpretation are purely interpretative. The form assigns semantic interpretation to deep structure, the latter assigns phonetic interpretation to surface structure. Thus, the grammar as a whole relates semantic and phonetic interpretation, the association being mediated by the rules of the syntactic component, the defined paired, deep, and surface structure. Next, linguistic competence is achieved when a speaker has mastered the set of rules by which language is generated. To learn a language is not to memorize vocabulary, but to acquire a set of rules. We can do this when we have the rules. So far, no rules have been written about the formation of words, for example, with nouns. Next, the deep structure is related to the surface structure by certain mental operation, in modern terminology by grammatical transformation. Its language can be regarded as a particular relation between sound and meaning. The grammar of language must contain a system of rules that characterize deep and surface structure and the transformational relation between them, and thus there is an infinitive domain of paired deep and surface structure and the speaker making infinitive use of finite means. Okay, the next is meaning. Meaning is as a weak point in language study and believed that it could be entirely stated in behaviorist terms. Meaning that context of situation was an important level of linguistic analysis alongside syntax, collocation, morphology and phonology, and phonetic, all making a contribution to linguistic meaning in a broad sense. Change in meaning cannot be systematically accounted for because there are no regular laws or large-scale trends as they are found in phonology or in grammar. When a word develops a new meaning, it can sometimes lose the old one. Thus, the word "one" at first meant dark or even black and was applied, for example, to a raven and to night. In late Middle English, it developed its modern sense of pale. This change of meaning seems to have taken place on one hand through the application of the word to human face discolored by disease, and on the other through it used to describe the color of lead. Well, everyone, that's all my material. The next material explained by Derita Gula.
Okay, thanks for the time that is given to me to explain about our material. Well, I explain the examples of structure and meaning. The meaning of structure is the meaning formal due to the arrangement or order of the word was in a sentence. For examples, part A, Firman is the highest child is his class, and the last, the book he led at school. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Hello my friend, my name is Estefanía Debua from the 5 group. Now I want to explain about textual meaning. Textual meaning refers to how the message is conveyed. This can be seen from the organization or composition of the information conveyed and whether the information is conveyed in oral written medium. As far as I know, the way we put words, whether we put them at the beginning or end is very influential. Artinya, susunan sebuah kata yang benar akan sangat menentukan arti dari sebuah kata tersebut. Karena jika susunan kata tersebut berubah, maka makna dari sebuah kata tersebut juga atau kalimat tersebut juga akan berubah. For example, we refer the phrase yesterday he proposed to me. The phrase will have different sense if we arrange it. He proposed to me yesterday. In the first phrase, yesterday he proposed to me, the information emphasized by the speaker was yesterday, the time when the actor he took the action of applying to me. But the meaning or sense contained will be different if expressed. He proposed to me yesterday. In this expression, the speaker wants to emphasize the information that the actor or he took the action of applying to me at specific time yesterday. So, jadi di kalimat pertama dia lebih menegaskan tentang waktu pelaksanaan kegiatan. Sedangkan di kalimat kedua dia lebih menjelaskan tentang apa yang dilakukan atau apa yang terjadi di kalimat tersebut. According by Suryawinata, textual meaning is a meaning which is determined by its relationship with the other words in a sentence. It means that the word can have several meanings depends on the other words in that sentence. For example, below show how the word can possess several dissimilar meanings when it is used in different content sentence. Example, first, hand me your papers. In this case, word hand has several meaning which is send. The next example, just give me a hand. In this case, or in this sentence, word hand has several meaning which is help. And the last is, they are always ready at hand. Or in the sentence, word hand has several meaning which is the ready. From this explained and in these examples, we can conclude that the word can have several meaning if we use in different sentence. That's all for me. Thank you.